Hey, we're talking today about how can an individual change the world. Do you wonder if it's possible? If it's possible for you to make a difference in the world, to change the world, to leave your mark, to fulfill your purpose, your mission, your life's work, and make a difference? I got to tell you, it is absolutely possible, and I'm going to share a story with you that shows how absolutely that came true, but not in the way that any of us want. But as I share that story with you, hopefully it gives you the encouragement that you know that your voice matters, that what you have inside of you, your calling, your purpose, your mission, that you can fulfill that and make a huge difference in the world. So join me for today's story. Okay, we're talking about how to make a difference in the world. Now, I have recently discovered my purpose, and I've been searching for my purpose for the longest time. And I think I had found it a while ago and I was working on it, but what I hadn't figured out was who I serve. And so think about who you are and what you're about. I serve the kind of people who want to make a difference in the world, who feel that they've been tapped on the shoulder, that they have something important to do. And you feel this inside, you feel this need to share your story, to share who you are, to share something that is going to make a difference in other people's lives. Now, I'm guessing that you're one of those people because you clicked on this video and you knew it is about the idea of how can one person change the world. Well, I want to share with you a story about how one person did, and then I want to use that idea to inspire you to change it for good. Because see, the guy I'm going to tell you about, he changed the world. A single guy. But he didn't change it for good. His name was Hitler. Now, we don't typically think of Hitler as any sort of role model, right? But have you ever thought about patterning your life, patterning how he rose to power so quickly? See, the year is 1933. Hitler is the fourth chancellor in less than a year. He's an unknown quantity to Germany. They don't know who he is. The Nazi party isn't even the ruling party in Germany. And then he does something remarkable, something so amazing it changes his life and that of the rest of the world. He hires an actress, Leni Riefenstahl, to create a film about him. He goes to her and asks her to create this film, and she says, "But I don't know anything about politics." "Perfect," he says. "Just come and hear me speak." As he does, she listens to him and she's moved. Well, she decides to create this film and she spares no expense. 172 members of the crew. There were 16 different teams running 30 different cameras. An innumerable cast of extras just marching in precision. They had these scenes that were carefully scripted and rehearsed, some as many as 15 times. The scenes were amazing. They were so incredible. George Lucas has copied many of those scenes in Star Wars with the stormtroopers coming in. The interesting thing is at the heart of this film was a story, a very clear story, and it was about who Hitler was and what he was about. And you know what? After watching that film, nobody questioned who was Hitler or what he was about. The only question in their mind was, do I join him or do I get crushed? See, before Hitler ever went to war with the world, he went to war with Germany. And the battle was for the hearts and minds of men, the hearts and minds of people. Now, I got to tell you, actually, there's a great American director, I'm blanking on his name, Frank Capra. Frank Capra said that Triumph of the Will, that's the name of this Nazi propaganda film, said, "Triumph of the will, dropped no bombs, fired no bullets, but as a psychological weapon aimed at destroying the will to resist, it was just as lethal." See, what Hitler did was he went to war with people's hearts and minds, and they were so scared, he frightened all of Germany and neighboring countries into submission, because at the end, their only question in their mind was, do I join him or do I get crushed? So, if you think about how Hitler, one single person, can rise from obscurity to ubiquity using the power of film, can you do the same thing? Can you rise from wherever you're at to having everybody know who you are, why you're here, and what you're about. But can you be about something about good? Can you restore hope and faith in people's eyes? Can you help them overcome their self-doubts and their weaknesses? Can you help them change their limiting beliefs? Can you help them be the best full version of themselves so they can truly live? I hope so. But I want to share with you, that was one person using the power of film, and what a difference, what a devastating difference he made. Can you do the same thing? Can you use the power of film and wield it for good? Well, I hope you can. Because there's still a battle raging in the hearts of men and women and children, really. There is more depression, more discouragement, more despair going on in the world right now. People have lost their identity. They don't know who they are, and they're confused, and they're so frustrated, and they're spinning their wheels, being stuck in the same place over and over and over again. Well, I want you to know you can make a difference. You, as a single person, you can do this. Now, I would recommend that you use as many tools as you can, that you join as many groups as you can, that you use the full power of communication, the full power of persuasion, everything that you can use, pull it together so that you can share your message to a really broad audience. I believe in the power of film. I help some speakers create speaker films that in 3 minutes tells this story in such a compelling way. And I'm not here to sell you on that, but what I'm here to say is you can do it. One person who has a mission, one person who has a message, one person who will raise the flag, raise the banner, and invite other people to join them in the movement. One person can make a difference. And if Hitler can make a devastating difference, can you, with what you know, what you have experienced, can you make a profound, positive difference in the world? I hope you can. I know you can. And I hope you join me for more of these episodes, because I want to help people who feel that they have a calling, a purpose, a mission. They feel like they've been tapped on the shoulder to share their story. I want to help you guys make that difference in the world, make the world a better place. Because you have that power. You have that inside of you, and people need to hear it. It is still a battle for hearts and minds. May you win. What are your thoughts? You've had time to think. Now it's time for you to share. In the comments section below, share your thoughts, ideas, and questions, especially any insights that inspired you to take action. Of course, the best place to take action is at scottwilhite.com, because if you join me for a free web class, I will reward you with a purpose planner so you can start each day with confidence, clarity, and conviction. Your identity is your most valuable possession. It's who you are, why you're here, and what you stand for. Choose your beliefs and pick your identity. It is choice, not chance, that determines your reality. See you next time.